So, good evening, everyone. Glad to see you. So today we will gonna discuss. We meet here to discuss about a very interesting topic, which is about health, how to be healthy in 21st century. And the information that you will find here will be very unique, and you can use it every day. You can put it in practice, and you can see good results of it. So we have four steps that we can use to be healthy in 21st century. And about the first step, I will be as a speaker. My name is Dinu, and I just want to say congratulations that we live in 21st century, because we have a lot of technology. We have a lot of things that makes our life easy and happy. And this is good. This is amazing, because we have artificial intelligence, we have AI, we have machines, we have cars, we have internet. We can speak to see each other. So this is really good things that makes our life easy. Yeah. And this is good. But I will introduce one of the speaker that will talk about it, because she is a professional in this field, in this way. And this is Christina, and she will speak about first step. Christina, your mic, please.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, friends. Thank you, Dino, for introduction. Of course, we live in the 21st century, and the first step in our concept, I love it, is detox, the right step for health. Of course, we live in the 21st century, and everywhere, everything seems like magic. We have TVs where can talk like right now. Yes, of course, medicine has advanced. Computers work for us. And soon, I think cars will fly. Everything has a cost. And we have paid a lot for that. Be honestly, we are prisoners of modern life. And the closer we are to the technology, the closer we are to toxins and waste. And the environment around us is not good how should be for our health. But we live in the 21st century, and we also have solution. One of them is natural, organic solution called internal hygiene. All of us know how to, because we learn how to brush our teeth, how to take showers. But be honestly, no one taught us how to clean inside our body to be healthy. And I love our first step, this program called Coral Detox Plus. Our body accumulates two types of toxins. 80% of them are water soluble and can be removed by drinking enough quality water. 20% of them are fat soluble and is little bit harder to remove, and we need more than just water. Coral Detox Plus includes 6 products. 3 of them help us with hydration, because we improving water, quality water, pH, mineralization, and we all the time should know about water. Water acts as a solvent. Water moves nutrients, of course, regulate body temperature, and our brain sends signals if water is reaching electrolytes. And if we don't drink enough water, or quality of water is not good enough, of course, body stop working well. And we all the time forgetting about that 80% of our human body is water. And how much do you think your health depends on quality water? This is a question for you. Of course, fat-soluble toxins are removed from by next 3 products from Coral Detox Plus, and these products is amazing products because get opportunity for body to absorb good nutrients and remove the waste. I don't want to go in details because the person who invited you to this meeting know more about these products, and you can ask them. But all the time when someone asking me how long to use these products, I all the time asking them if you found a good source of water, how long would you use it? The majority answering all the time, always. That's what I do. For 12 years, I'm using these products and I'm very happy that have this opportunity. Thank you very much for attention, Dino.
Thank you, Christina. You're really amazing. You told us about the first step, which is about detox, why you need detoxification. And this is really amazing. And now we are going next to the next. I have a cat here. So now we are going to second step, which is about. So let me ask you in another way. Where do you think are assimilated 90% of our nutrients in the body? Just if you, we have a few people here, so if you want, you can type in the message. I will appreciate it. But until we type, I will say that 90% of the nutrients are assimilated in the small intestine, is our gut. So that's why it will not work if we will start to do detox with our liver or other organs in the body. That's why we need to start to do to clean our small intestine, our gut. And yeah, thank you very much. Now let's imagine how it looks, the small intestine. So if we can imagine is small particles of from the small intestine, which is like a stadium, to be honest. So it's hundreds of thousands of these particles from the small intestine, and their mission, or what we do in the small intestine is to absorb everything that comes in our small intestine. So that's why it's important to start to clean our gut. The first thing that we have to do if we want to clean our body. And from the quality of the gut, our gut or small intestine, it's our blood, it's how we think, it's about our liver, it's about the quality of everything. So yeah, this is very important. So everything comes from our gut, from our small intestine. That's why we need to clean our gut. And I can say that from the beginning of 2000, there's an article on the internet, you can find it, where it shows that people, human, at the age of 30, they can accumulate between 5 to 15 kilograms of the toxins inside of the small intestine in our gut. This is as well another thing that why we need to clean our gut. And I can give you another example. For example, palm oil. I think everyone know about the palm oil, and this is okay with palm oil. We can eat it. Our gut, so it's not toxic for our body. But what's the problem? The problem is that the temperature of this palm oil is higher than our body, and it's accumulated on our small intestine so it's make like a surface, and the good surface to take our all nutrients and vitamins from the food that we eat. Surface it takes smaller, and that's why we have to clean our small intestine, because that's one of the problem. Why many specialists like nutritionists, they don't have results with the vitamins and minerals. Why? Because surface of our small intestine, our gut, are with all these things, with palm oil, with toxins. So that's why we have to clean our our gut, our small intestine. And the question now is with how we can clean, how we can detoxify. Yeah. So we have a solution. Coral Club have a solution, and the solution is called Ovada. So it's a 14 days program that it comes with 3 stages. The first stage, it comes 7 days, which will be like preparation for our body. So all toxins from inside of the body, from all organs, will go in small intestine. That will be 7 days. And then second stage, which is very important, is about to clean our small intestine. So it takes 4 days. So really, really, really important stage. And the final stage is to restabilize our small intestine, our body. So it comes with 3 days, and will be regeneration of a good bacteria in our small intestine. So this is 3 days. So this is 14 days program, which is really, really amazing. So I'm doing it twice a year, and I feeling amazing. I feeling after that, I feeling like I'm flying. So my recommendation is to everyone to try this program, which is really amazing. So the first thing that you have to remember is to do detox, the program that Christina said about, and then to start to clean our gut. So that's the second second stage, the second step that we have to do to be healthy in 21st century. And now we are going next to the third stage, which is about, and I'm inviting the next our speaker, which will talk about parasites.
Thank you so much, Dino. Thank you so much. Sorry for my voice, guys. I do apologize. I've been in Spain, and just a little bit kind of took the swimming pool a bit too hard than needed. Of course, after, we're talking about any preparation of the body, for the cleansing, for the deep cleansing with our intestine, through the step-by-step action, by the way, it's very important, which Dino just mentioned. It's worth to reminding of the important stage, which I personally think everybody probably say about the program and top one program, because we're talking about someone who is living inside of our body. And I'm currently talking about parasites. They've been living before us, and they're definitely going to be staying after us. So we have to kind of respect them and sense, but also remind them who is a boss in our body. So we understand that we're living definitely not in a sterile world. Parasites and exist in anybody's, in the kids, for the kids, for the adults, for teenagers, for anybody. So the most important to remember that we have to do something to show our body that we care about. I'm gonna show you one example. I'm just gonna explain you one. I do have a dog. It's a very fluffy one, quite a huge one, 40 kg. I love her. I adore her till bits. But God forbidden, something gonna happen and she needs to go to the vet. What the first one any doctor in the vet clinic gonna ask me for? Where is your passport? Where is we can see tablet taken, and what's happening about the vaccination? Simple. It's easy language, easy understandable. Why? Because we know that 98%, guys, just imagine 98% of diagnosis relates to the presence of the parasites in our body. But what happens when we go in to see GP, if you're currently in the UK, guys, or you live in abroad, for example, and any doctors you would like to see, we're going to be start to guessing game, We have to understand what's happening, maybe take some few testing, or you see nothing is happening, then probably we'll have to take some antibiotics, kind of doing something even worse for our body, and then to see how everything has happened. So obviously we have to understand that because of this logic, and 98% of the parasites kind of lead what's happening with all the diagnosis, we have to start from the beginning. And I'm not talking only about the worms. I'm not talking only about the bacteria or protozoa or maybe fungi. I'm talking about the general. if we understand how to deal with our animals, with our loved ones, why we don't start with the simple stages? And with a simple stage to understand that bacteria are everywhere, we touch in everything we possibly can in a day. You know, we can't obviously control everything. So we have to take the issue seriously. And there's two ways. So the first way, which is called official and traditional one, not sure why it is, because I think the second one is also very traditional, but let's talk simple language. You go to the pharmacy, you ask which drug you have to buy, you know, probably simple one tablet, obviously to kill the life, inside the life through the poisoning. I mean, is it really worth it? How long you can do so? I mean, it's the most important thing is not really guarantee you guys. Besides that, you poisoning yourself, you need to remember that there is eggs of this parasite is living inside the body, and shelves are very, very strong. So most likely, because you're not going to be doing it in the right time specifically to catch them all up, you need to understand that these, you know, kids of parasites that's gonna comes out, gonna probably show you who is the boss, and you're gonna be, you know, going through the processes which you're not gonna understand because you did, you know, whatever the medicine told you, and it didn't work out for you, so you're not gonna even think about that it's exactly linked to this problem. But let's just talk about the second options, which is for some reason recently become very traditional. For me, it's always been. We just forgot about it because it's comes to the natural process. You know, it's a sense of you taking from the history. So when we help is very important of the Barton's herbs. Yeah, so you're taking the herbs, specific ones, which is not bad for you because Asia been living there for ages like this, you know, taking the right herbs and spices, and you showing the way out to your parasites. If you talk with that, you know, it's like a simple language, I would say. So there is two moments. Number one, where we're gonna take this herbs from. Okay, I don't think anyone currently have time to even spend with loved ones because we're always busy, you know, working, going, studying, etc. So this is number one way to take them. The second one is very important, is proportion. You know, why we always had someone who been dealing with this before, and we can't repeat the things because we have to understand this is a kind of the way which you have to learn how to do it. But we live in the 21st century, guys. Why don't you use whatever is already prepared for us, stages, step by step? And I'm talking currently about the ParaShield program, which, to be honest with you, I find out for myself. I haven't been seeing anything like this anywhere. So Coral Club help us to understand that there is obviously a very high quality raw materials collected, those abundance of herbs on a specific plantation, specially done everything for you guys, which you can take in literally using and staying in your lifestyle. You can take it for your kids, you can take it for yourself. So you literally live in your life, but balancing with whatever needs to be done. So I personally understand that if you live in the 21st century, if you guys using the internet, if you're currently, you know, using whatever we're using, we have to understand there is an easy way to help ourselves to feel healthy. I'm personally using this program 3 times at least a year because I did mention it, and dogs, animals, and we live in, like, you know, kind of in the big cities usually. So let's just help ourselves understand how can be a side effect from the medicine and whatever been kind of a traditional way, and let's just see how helpful is just to use the traditional natural way. Is kind of this one can help us up. So I'm recommend everybody just to find out more information from the guys who invite you, and literally try to see how it works. For me, it's literally a cleaning as a mentally, physically. It's literally a program, one of the favorite ones, which I obviously recommend to everyone. Do you know?
Thank you, Sultana. Amazing presentation. Really, you explained everything about the parasites. So I'll buy this program for you. So now we're going next. So we found that we have to do cleansing. So the first step is to remove toxin from the body. The second step is to clean our small gut, our small intestine. The third step is to remove our unwanted guests from the bodies, which is parasites. Yeah. So we know this is 3 steps that we have to do. So it's like we do cleaning in our house, and now we have to put furniture in the house. Yeah. So furniture is about nutrients and vitamins. And this is food, of course, what we have to eat, what we have to take every day. And about this very important step, we will invite a specialist, which is really amazing speaker. Max, your microphone, please tell us how we have to eat, what we have to eat.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dino, for introduction of me. Yeah, guys, and I love to call this topic I will speak about as why dietitians lie. If we have dietitians in our stream, just don't be offended by this. Don't be upset. You will just understand later what I mean. And the truth about that is that we not only have a lot of rubbish substances in our food, but also we have insufficiency of essential nutrients we really need to absorb from this food. And this is not what happened yesterday or 10 days ago. It happens many years ago. And this is the reason why the traditional approach like calories, proteins, fats, and carbs, and calculating balancing between them is like secondary rather than primary for present days. And before I will continue to explain why, just a very visible example for you. Just in case, why it's about why that just taking vitamins, supplements, good food without proper preparation may be not just useless but harmful as well. For example, very widespread condition like anemia, insufficiency of iron when it's dropped down in our blood, and we have insufficiency of hemoglobin and insufficiency of delivering of oxygen around every single cell in our body. What usually nutritionists, doctors even recommend? You need to take iron like a supplements or and improve the food rich of iron, right? And iron is better absorbable if it's together with vitamin C, like combination. But what the very common reason, but unknown, why this condition can arise in your body? Before the lacking, the losing of blood with the blood-sucker parasites. About this topic, Svetlana really explained very highly detailed. Sveta, and your English is the perfect, I think, today. And yeah. But in that case, in one hand, we will trying to refill this, our body like a can with a hole which just lacking. And in other hand, we will supply by this vitamin C to this roundworm, for example, because this is the ladies are bigger than gents from them. And they really like to eat our blood. And this lady, 40 centimeters long, can live 3 times longer in presence of vitamin C. So these guys will definitely be grateful to us. Okay, boss, let's do it again. Give me more. I will grow and be really in thrive. That's why it's maybe even different, even a harmful approach. That now we see that we should firstly prepare our body by all previous steps and do it regularly as a prevention rather than to sort the issues. But then the question how to feed and why CPFC, this approach I told, like carbs, fats, proteins, and calories is not effective. That because if you will make your own investigation, just dig around, browse Google, you will find that all these courses about nutrition, all these dietitian tables about nutrition values of different products of food, they were being created in the middle of last century. So, it's almost 100 years, very soon it will be. And now just a rhetoric question, whether the food you can reach from supermarkets, from the modern markets, and all our traditional source of food, like if you live in big cities, in megapolis, now I live in London. Before that, I used to live in other big cities around the world. But is it the same food? Sorry, I need to invite one more participant. Later is better than never. Yeah. And whether is, for example, the chicken from Waitrose and Partners is the same chicken which was just running and eating the grains from the grass in the times when your grandparents and grandparents were young? Certainly no. And if you will also just investigate what means, for example, free-range eggs today by legal definition. You will be unpleasantly surprised. It's exactly not the same you expected for that. And this is why this old style, old mode of nourishing our body will never hit the aim, achieve the goal of nutrition if we will use these kind of products in our food. And that's why the supplements were introduced to the population of the world. It starts from USA, then it spreads to the east, and now it's across the globe. And that's before modern food is empty, and the supplements became the crutches to compensate this, to balance the diet and compensate the insufficiency of nutrients inside the food, not inside us when we already have the clinics, we already have the diagnoses or other consequences of this insufficiency. And only in that case, our nutrition will be really balanced and we can achieve the goals of nutrition. And what are these goals? And the goals are to help to supply every single cell in our body, because we build it from trillions of cells, by all they need. And in that case, if we will in the same time provide the good purification from everything they don't need anymore, then our body will create the new cells, new generations, because we always renewing, recovering. And about 10 years is the time of completely changing of almost all our cells inside. So in the cellular level, we are quite dissimilar in the age, guys. And what does it mean? That if these requirements will not be met in our body, we will have the insufficiency of healthy cells. And it means that our house is built from bad bricks. It means every stress, every viruses, every, bad things in your life will break it down, and you need to be recovered, to go to the doctor, and it's nightmare to go to NHS in UK, in Western world. And in other hand, if we will provide this smartly, how it should be, then we will have enough of healthy cells inside our body, and our body will be strong, our energy will be high, quality of life, will be on the top level, even better than now, you can imagine. And what does it mean, the nutrition today? It means that we should supply ourselves by 5 vital groups of nutrients. It's amino acids, it's minerals, it's vitamins, it's enzymes, and it's polyunsaturated fatty acids, like omega-3, 6, 9, 3 is more important because they are unstable. And all that groups of nutrients we need really every single day. Every single cell in our body requires it every single day. And this is what Coral Club International company we work with in partnership, and we use the programs. This company teaches people, and we teach that we should be smart. We should have a look and realize which world we are living in. And all that thing will never require you to become a nutritionist, even if you want. If you're keen about this, just feel free to make this education. But basically, Coral Club made it like pre-packed programs. So you have the box, you see the name of this box, and you can realize what the purpose of that. For example, Mental Force program. Mental Force is for brain, right? Cardio Pack for cardiovascular system, very understood, okay? And all the next, like Healthy Gut, like NutriPack, and I don't have enough time to speak about the brilliant products we have, like Biluron is a complex of hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate, which really can regrow the cartilages inside our joints if it's not completely ruined. And as well, girls, you know what is hyaluronic acid and what the just pandemic of injection are just around us. And you can replace all that by just taking very sweet syrup once a day with you. And the same thing we have about collagen, it's liquid, it's premium quality. And if you will understand the real value of this and compare with what can you find in world market today, you will definitely know what to choose. And we have a lot of sweetie things, and even some out, like skincare now. Now in stock, we got the like masks. It's like nutrition from outside for ladies' skin, especially because ladies' skin really is quite different. It require extra care from outside. You know, lady, I don't know. I don't need to speak a lot about that. It may create a mess inside your head. Oh, what to choose, what to start with. Just ask those people who invited you today, guys. It's the best solution because they are all professionals. They are all practices. Despite that, maybe we are not the native English speakers, but they definitely know what to do for you to let you achieving your own perfect result and improve the quality of life. And the conclusion of all that will be like next, that our body really the smarter, much smarter than the smartest doctor and scientist in the whole world. And if we will just supply it with all required, support the good environment inside, and help them to evacuate, to waste out all it doesn't need anymore, and make it on the time, better in your lifetime if you want to live longer, all your life, and good in good quality, that our body will be grateful to us and will award us like, you know, high level of energy, just better mood, better productivity with your work, with your personal life, with your, you know, relations, friends. And it's about not just longevity, it's about really enjoying of every single day in your life, as we do it, as I do it, and I enjoy, and I wish you the same. And guys, that's is what we can help you. So be healthy, be smart, and be with Coral Club, and we will help you with that. Have a good evening and see you next time.
Thank you very much, Maxim. So it's really amazing presentation that you did. So everything you explained, so nothing to add. Just to do as a conclusion that what we talk about today. So we talk about the 4 stages, 4 steps that we can do to be healthy in 21st century. First thing is to remove toxins from the body. Second stage is to remove to clean our gut, our small intestine. Then to go away our unwanted guests from the body, which is parasites, and then to eat healthy food, to hydrate yourself, to eat well. So this is 4 stages that is our recommendation to do if we want to be healthy in 21st century. So guys, thank you very much. So by the way, we waiting for your feedback. So just remember, what you give, this is what you will give, this is what you will take. So don't forget about it. And we're waiting for your feedback. So if you have any questions, just ask for the people that are invited in this webinar Zoom. And see you next time.
Bye.